Hey everybody, it's me. Wow, look at that new angle, right? Yes, I adjusted my fucking monitors. So now, hold on, I'm gonna adjust my pants while I'm at it too. Fuck me, getting too much weight. Oh, hold on. Maybe that was working. This looks more professional. This looks like more my shit. But hey everybody, I'm fucking back. I had a nice little sit down with myself right now for like the past 20-30 minutes, and I fucking hell, like I really did fall off the boat, didn't I? I'm gonna talk about that. But man, like I sat down with myself just now and I realized something that I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I realized that I have a lot I can talk about here. Like, look at this. I'm making so many fucking videos. I realized that essentially what I'm doing here is I'm making my real content, but just shortened down with less effort. If I put effort into what I was saying here, then this shit would work out. I realized something, that this is what I enjoy. This is what I like doing. And I mention this because with YouTube, I've always been very scared of what I should post, you know? I've always been very, how would I say it? I've always been very scared, I guess, to post because of a myriad of reasons. Either it be A, I don't have time, or B, whatever else. But really, I'm sitting here with time on my hands to edit videos, to make what I want. But really, it's a kaleidoscope of things. I'm scared of putting myself out there. I'm scared of public reception. I'm scared of cringing. I'm scared of a lot of shit. And that made me realize that what I'm doing here, I'm going through the motions that a lot of people who want to make this dream come true are going through. I realized that the answer is right in front of me. I'm just terrified to go and get it. With something like the marathon, I dropped $200 and I was pretty much confirmed to run it. There was no do-overs. It's like, if I don't go, oh well, I lost 200. But at the same time, I'm letting myself down. And I realized that if I don't complete this marathon, I'm fucking myself over big time. I'm sending myself back another year. Because imagine that. I now am the version of myself that completed a marathon. You know what I'm saying? Like, this version of me is the one that did a 6-hour run. Which is crazy, right? Fucking nuts. But in any case, with YouTube, you can't put your express pass in. You can't, put your money down and be like, okay, I'm going to make this work. This is what's going to happen. For this to work, you're going to have to put a level of effort in. And I realized that I have a very unique personality. I have one that I can really talk my ass off with, you know what I'm saying? And I realized that a lot of the things I want to say can just be made into a proper video. I realized that I am so multifaceted that I can just make high quality videos. I can just make videos I like. They just need to be edited. Like, this is fun, don't get me wrong. It's very easy. But I'm realizing that, in the end, it's not going to get me where I want to go. I can't keep doing this forever, just as my sole way of doing YouTube. This isn't going to get me really far. Because who am I? I'm a fucking guy in my bedroom. I've gotten like 7 subscribers in the past year, which I was okay with. Because, at the same time, it's like, this is my passion. I'll post videos till the day I die. But at the same time, it's like, I can't just sit here and let the time go by. I need to really put my ass to work. And I realized even with this, I could pre-record hours worth of, like, Black Ops and have my games of Nuketown where I fucking drop 30 bombs. You know what I'm saying? I can have those playing while I'm talking. And even though I'm not giving, like, investing advice and whatnot, I can, like, I realized that I don't mean to just completely rip off J-Schlatt, but I realized J-Schlatt's a lot like what I want to do. Because YouTube, to me, it's an oversaturated place where you have short-form content creators, which are just fine, but it's something where I see their content but it's more like you're talking to them on a daily basis. There's so much of them that at the same time, you don't have anything that sticks. Like, let's take let's take like a Meta PCs for example, right? I love Meta PCs, or even Zach Tech Tips, or fucking any of these short form content creators, even Cam Man. It's like you take these people's content, which is great. They're obviously successful for a reason, and I like their content, but I can't tell you the Cam Man 18 video that was posted 2 months ago. I can tell you general things, that he doesn't like minecart speeds in Minecraft, and that, you know, he just wants it to be faster, and how his mannerisms are. Like, you can pick up on these personality traits, but there's not an overarching story being told. There's not something that resonates with me. While content creators I love, like Jay Schlatt, you know, you have, like, Baby Utos in his videos that viewers will come back to see the progression of the relationship between this inanimate object and their creator, where the next story arc will go. You know, there's like a Baby Yuto arc, and then there's the fucking Pope arc, and it's like, you're hooked because not only are you watching some guy who's really fucking funny, but you're also seeing this story develop. You're seeing this area around him develop, and like, that's kind of what I want to do. I don't have a studio. I have my room that I've been building slowly, but it's like, I realized that I can just do what I'm doing here, just put in more effort, and then I'll be on my way. Because, like, there's a lot of content creators who put a lot of effort into their videos, and, you know, obviously I'm going to make videos where I put a lot of effort into them. But at the same time, the ones I resonated with the most were the ones that just posted, you know? Like, iDubbbz' Kickstarter crap videos were, like, some of my favorites. And it's just him opening, or, like, him critiquing some shit he found on Kickstarter. Or, like, the PO unboxing ones. I forget what it's called. I forget what he called it. But those videos where he's just opening boxes is funny, because you're seeing this world develop, you're seeing this character slowly build, and it's like every video is something where you could stop what you're doing and fucking, oh, did I get my feet in it? Oh, thank God I didn't get my feet in it. But in any case, you can stop and see your favorite creator slowly develop, and you literally will stop your whole journey for the day or whatever you're doing for the day just to tap in your favorite creator's video. You know what I mean? Like, there's only so few content creators that do that for me. Even someone like Ludwig. Like, I like Ludwig, like, personality-wise. I don't personally believe in what he believes in, and hearing all the controversy he involves himself with, it's like something I'm not really interested in as of right now, you know, to keep that door open. But it's like, I tried speedrunning Minecraft, best game of 2025. They wanted to sponsor me. They said no. It's like, and then these videos come out like once a week. It's like, yeah, I guess. Like, it's like a whole production team, and then you got people who fucking will not animate, but like fucking make the thumbnail for him, and then edit it for him, and then it's like, the fucking thumbnails are made perfectly for fucking viewer retention, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like to me, I'd rather be the type of content creator where I post maybe once a month, or once every 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or just segmented throughout, like, time. So that way, like, my viewers can tune in, and they can get a continuation of the story that they wanted, and that the video is good enough where it can stand on its own and be one where my viewers can tune back into that same video and have a similar experience. You know what I mean? I want to make timeless shit here. You know what I mean? And even though I'm just going to be talking about what I personally believe in and whatnot, I'm realizing that I want to make some shit that people can sit down and be like, damn, that's it. Even like Critical, for example. I love Moist Critical's videos. But at the same time, it's like, there are so many videos that he punches out on like a daily basis that it's like, you know what I mean? You can't tell me what he said in the last like 3 videos he made. I don't remember. He said some fucking quip, and then I, you know, hear about it, but that's about it. You know, honestly, there's only so many notable Critical, like, moments that I have, you know what I mean? Of him on his come up, and him saying that he wants to make every day feel special, which is awesome, and he's doing a great fucking job at that. He's really achieving his goal. But at the same time, it's like, to me, I can't sit down through your catalog and be like, this one's the best one. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I want to have videos that people can contest are the best or worst ones. And honestly, I don't know. Like, that's really all it comes down to. I also like to say myself, okay, I think the last thing I can mention on that topic is that when it comes down to it, I need to just bite the bullet and save some topics for an actual sit-down video where I'm here, I'm talking to you guys, and I'm mentioning some shit I like, and I'm doing it my way. You know what I mean? What did 50 Cent say? It's, his name is a metaphor for change, and now he's going to do it his way. I'm going to do it my way. You know what I mean? I'm going to sit here and tell you guys all the shit that I'm doing and all the shit that's going down. And I'm just going to tell you how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to tell you how it is, and I don't know. That's something I'm going to definitely keep, like, awareness of and whatnot. But really, I guess just a quick aside in terms of the gym, it's like, what is it called? Like, a quick aside for the gym, it's like, I finally went back to the gym after a long period of time. And honestly, me going back to the gym has actually kickstarted my energy, my life, like, I'm very much back to who I once was as a person, and I can't lie, I'm really grateful because, here's how I'm gonna word it. For the past 4 years, I've been trying to grind out this bodybuilding journey, this goal, and the goalpost slowly got moved more and more lower because I realized how much, how much work it's going to take and how much time I have left during my early, my 20s to really make this shit happen. And I realized what's important to me, what isn't. Fucking winning a bodybuilding competition isn't my top priority right now. But the first 2 years, I was really just kind of alone. I was just kind of doing it my own way. But after realizing I was practically injuring myself by how hard I was going without giving myself recovery, I'd go online to see if some people online could, help me out. And of course, r/bodybuilding and bodybuilding.com were the first two websites I would go to. And really, honestly, what it comes down to is I essentially took advice from people who look like me now when I was skinny and trying to get big back then. A bunch of people online, I wasn't posting, but I'd look at other people's posts who were in a similar boat to me, and all they would hear is, you're not training hard enough, Navy SEALs work harder than you, stop being a fucking pussy. And I internalized that, and I ended up working my body so hard that I developed like chronic pain in my calf. I almost sent myself to the hospital with how much I exerted on my body. I practically injured myself over a 3-month span, like every single year. Like I'd injure myself for 3 months straight, take a month break, and then go back to it, and I would just be a complete fucking mess. And every time I'd go back online, the days start piling up, and it goes from 2 years to 3 years to 4 years. All I'd hear is, you're being a pussy about it. Like, obviously you're not putting in enough work. If you really wanted this, you would have put in enough work. And that fucking upset me so much, because it's like, I will drive home from concerts at 1 to 2 a.m. just to make sure I get my gym sessions in. I would dedicate myself for 2 years straight, just for 6 days a week, high intensity, 0 to 1 reps in reserve, just fucking going nuts. I had a meal plan, and I still have that same similar plan that I just did perfectly to a T, and it just never worked out. But I can't lie, I sat down just recently, and trust me, I've had many panic attacks about this too. Not panic attacks, but just upset moments where I cried about this, because I was upset, dude. I fucking worked my ass off and I didn't get anything in return. I got to watch all the people who were going up with me get buff because I took the advice from people who didn't even know what they were doing. And once I finally did some background knowledge on these Redditors and the people posting on bodybuilding.com, it made me realize that these people, I never see these types of people in the gym. If these people were so vocal about their stances, then why is it that the people inside the gym who I look up to, that I follow, these people are the ones supporting me? The ones that when I tell them maybe I'm going too hard, they'll be like, bro, just take a break. I realized that the people online are not the ones that are actually going to the gym and putting in the work, and that I should only ever take advice from the people who are putting in the work. And I can't lie, I realized that for 4 years I've been kind of told the wrong stuff by the wrong people, and I was surrounded by the wrong people, and that it delayed me a lot. I got delayed in my journey, and now I'm finally good. I have a plan, but really what it comes down to is it made me realize that I don't give a fuck about the internet. I don't want to listen to anybody on the internet unless they're like licensed professionals about shit. Like going to Reddit about shit, all it is just take it with a grain of salt. You know, I'm a rational man, a rational human that can make his own decisions. I'm not going to sit here and pander to people in the comment section or like in Reddit. Like even in my Geometry Dash completion, it's like I said some weird shit. Like I joked about, oh, I like kids. Like trust me, that joke I look back on and I'm like, damn, that is so fucking corny. But at the same time, it's like that's what I believed was funny. I'm going to keep it in. The only video I ever edited was because in my Necropolis completion, I said fuck in like the first 5 minutes, and I realized there was no way I was going to get monetized ever again if that were the case. So I got rid of that, but I was honestly debating whether or not I should listen to the comments and be like, damn, bro, like maybe I'm just not fucking funny. But at the same time, it's like I need to develop my own target audience. Sorry, there's like a piece of dirt I'm getting through my keyboard. But it made me realize I need to develop my own target audience. I need to like, you know what I'm saying? Sit down and make what I want to make, and then the people who resonate with it will come along. But honestly, I'm starting to realize that this channel needs to just be a personal like a reservoir of my thoughts and just for playing consistency. And if I really can't make the videos I want to make right now, then I'll keep posting here. But eventually, some of the topics here will be moved to actual real videos, such as me ranking all the Resident Evil games, and maybe me fucking talking about, like, you know, all the subscription services nowadays and how to get around them. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I realize I have a lot to say, and if I was able to present it better, then I could probably make myself more resonant in my content. Just spread it out more. What I'm saying is I have an idea. I have an idea for the gym and I have an idea for my content, but you guys gotta just stick with me here because I've got plans and I just need to show them all to you. In that case, just look out for more content like this. If I really do start posting, you'll see it on Instagram, and you know, I'll have someone maybe make dedicated shorts content for me or something like that if I really want to. At the same time, I kind of don't. But in any case, I love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. I love y'all. Y'all know the deal. I pickle. Peace out, brothers.